Welcome to another edition of Handicap Born Black in America. I'm Ramon Roan. I appreciate you watching this video, and we also like to appreciate you subscribing as well as sharing this video, along with everything that we bring in from the naked truth to courtroom of public opinion. We appreciate all of your support. Today's topic is Creflo Dollar and his request for a $65 million plane. They call it the G650. Now, I'm a Christian, ordained as well, as a matter of fact, ordained minister, and I have an issue. I may not have an issue with him having a plane, but I have an issue with him burdening the church for such a plane. If you want to buy the plane, that's well and good. I believe that Creflo Dollar, his net worth is something like $27 or $47 million. And recently in a article about the black ministers versus the congregation, black ministers are making on average 200 times more than the congregation. In particular, in Creflo Dollar's situation, he has $47 million, let's go with $27 million net worth, but the average in that area is $29,000 a year. That's an issue. And I think that the church should be, there's a scripture in Matthew, the 18th chapter, where it says that what you do unto the least of these, my brother, you done also to me. The black economy is on life support. We need more black jobs. We need more black businesses. Now, what is he doing there? Because instead of being concerned about his wealth, why don't you be more concerned about the wealth of your parishioners? Let's bring them into a more stable economic situation than to be concerned about whether or not you have a $65 million plane. You are not Michael Jackson. You're not P. Diddy. You're not Barack Obama. You are a pastor, and there's something being said about pastors, our ministers today, living in modesty. Martin Luther King set a good example. He wasn't a minister that required all the bells and whistles. Matter of fact, in a recent book by Tavis Smiley said that Martin Luther King was nearly broke at the time of his death. So we're looking at the fact that pastors need to be more for the needs of the people and supply the needs. Matter of fact, in Acts, I believe it was the second or third chapter of Acts, where it says they gave so that none would suffer lack. Well, the black community and the black church is suffering, and its parishioners are suffering as well. And we need to focus your energy. I believe in spreading the gospel, but if you're going to spread the gospel on a $65 million plane, well, why don't we try to improve the lives of those around you and stop trying to, hustle them for $300. $300 a person. It was $300 a person for a new plane. Now, that's my opinion, and I just had to say that because when I saw that article, I had mixed reviews on it. But the bottom line is that we need our pastors. We need the pastors of the 60s and the 50s that were more so trying to help out the civil rights of our people. Because John and I did a video recently on are we living in a post-racial society? Well, the thing about it, many of our pastors, they're not doing nothing about it. They're not doing enough. If they're doing something about it, they must be doing it undercover, because our conditions has worsened since the 60s. There's not been much change. Yeah, what's changed is there's no more signs that say whites only, or those signs may be gone, but they are still there. There are still situations where there are no blacks allowed, and our pastors are not saying nothing about it. They're not talking about it from the pulpit or elsewhere. So appreciate it. Put some pressure on your pastor and say, hey, what would Jesus do? That's the question. What would Jesus do? So anyway, this has been another edition of Handicap Born Black in America. Remember, support us by sharing this video and liking this channel. My time is up, and I thank you for yours.